So then I was like, let there be light, and there totally was. It's like totally forbidden, but it will make you like so wise.
For real.
Did you see what Eve was wearing? So last millennium, total serpent chic. As if. So you think you're like the burning bush or something?
At least I wasn't talking to snakes. Is that a new commandment or just, like, your opinion?
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's Abercrombie.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's Abercrombie.
And on the seventh day, he rested, but you clearly didn't.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's chariot. It's, like, totally against the rules.
Oh my gods, did you just commandment shame me?
Verily, your tunic is, like, so Last Testament.
Oh, as if your sandals aren't from the Stone Age, Jezebel.
Is that, like, the Old Testament or something? It's a good book, and you should try reading it sometime. Did you get that from the Old Testament donation bin? Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Save the parables for Sunday school.
So then I was like, you can't just part the Red Sea. That's like social suicide.
Whatever, at least I have water. What do you have, sand?
Oh my God, you guys, that was like so Old Testament.
So she thinks she can just, like,
Part the Red Sea now?
as if.
Total social suicide. So then Judas was like, is it me?
And Jesus was like, girl, you said it yourself.
Savage. So you think you're like a prophet or something? Fetch is not gonna happen.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's lip gloss. Did you really think you could turn water into wine with that outfit?
At least I'm not judging others like some Pharisees. So you think you can just like turn water into wine and expect everyone to worship you? As if. It's not like you parted the Red Sea, sweetie.
Whatever.
At least my dad actually #is a king.
So you think you're like chosen or something? That's so not fetch.
Well, at least I don't worship golden calves. Did you see her sandals? She should turn water into some better shoes. For real, it's like, thou shalt not commit fashion sins. So then I was like, verily, get thee behind me, Satan.
Oh my God, no, she didn't.
So you agree, you think turning water into wine is like really fetch?
Oh my God, yes.
So fetch.
So you think turning water into, like, wine is actually fetch?
Well, some people are saying it could be.
Did you think turning water into, like, Diet Coke was original?
At least I'm not charging people to sit with me at lunch, Judas.
So you agree? You think you're really holy?
Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're holy.
So you think you can just, like, part the Red Sea? That's so not fetch.
But wasn't it a miracle?
Oh my God, Bethany, you can't just ask people why they're performing miracles.
Did you hear about Mary Magdalene? She's, like, totally forgiven. As if.
Did you hear about Mary Magdalene?
She's, like, totally forgiven.
Seriously, that's so not fair.
Did you hear about Mary Magdalene? She totally broke the Sabbath.
Oh my God, she's such a sinner. Is your father a shepherd because you are ungodly? At least my mother isn't named after a spice.
So you think you're, like, the chosen one now? That's so not fetch.
At least I don't worship false idols like your tacky accessories.
So you think you're, like, the chosen one or something? Fetch is not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh, you're so wise, like Solomon.
So you agree, you think you're really righteous?
You know I never said that.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. So you think you're, like, the burning bush or something?
At least I'm not stuck in the desert for 40 years, honey.
Guys, can we not do this before homeroom?
So you agree, you think turning water into wine is, like, really fetch?
Oh my God, yes.
So fetch.
So you think turning water into, like, wine is actually fetch?
Well, some people are saying it could be.
Verily, didst thou see what she wore to the assembly?
Yeah, it was an abomination.
She shall surely be cast out. Is that, like, from the Old Testament or something? So fetch.
Actually, it's about forgiveness. You should try it sometime.
So you agree, you think you're really pretty?
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.